Diego Lopes has made it clear he's ready for an all-out war in the Octagon, expressing eagerness to go toe-to-toe with UFC featherweight champion Ilia Topuria. Lopes, the current number 3 featherweight contender, is brimming with confidence and is undeterred by the challenge Topuria presents. In fact, Lopes is embracing the possibility of a high-stakes clash, vowing he would not shy away from the champion's notorious invitation to engage in a point-and-brawl fight at the center of the cage. Last month at UFC 308 in Abu Dhabi, Topuria faced Max Holloway, a former champion known for his striking prowess and willingness to exchange blows. During their bout, Topuria invited Holloway to engage in a middle-of-the-cage showdown, a signature move of Holloway's, who has previously made point-and-brawl moments a fan-favorite spectacle. But in a surprising twist, Holloway declined the invitation, opting for a more strategic approach rather than going punch for punch with the heavy-hitting Topuria. Unfortunately for Holloway, his caution didn't pay off. After a couple of intense and close rounds, Topuria ultimately secured a shocking knockout, marking the first time in Holloway's storied career that he was knocked out in the Octagon. Watching from the sidelines, Lopes took note of the brawl Topuria proposed and insists he would have taken the challenge without hesitation. "I respect everyone, but I'm not afraid of anyone," Lopes said in an interview with MMA Junkie. "If there's anything I don't have, it's fear. I think I've shown that in all my fights. As many times as Topuria wants to point to the ground, I will plant my feet in the middle of the cage and throw down. It's that easy." As a fan of the sport, Lopes admitted that watching Holloway fall was difficult, especially considering the veteran's reputation for having one of the most durable chins in the UFC. "I think everyone felt it," he said, describing the shock that reverberated through the MMA community. "As a fan, removing myself as a fighter, it hurt to see Max in that situation. We've all been watching Holloway for years, and we never imagined this would happen. When it did, it was a big surprise." But while Lopes expressed sympathy for Holloway, he also recognized Topuria's skill and determination in following through with his goal. "Credit to Topuria. He did a great job," Lopes noted. "He did what he said he was going to do. He kept his promise." Lopes, whose MMA record stands at 26-6, with a strong UFC streak of 5-1, is riding high on a 5-fight winning streak. His most recent victory came against former title challenger Brian Ortega, a bout that showcased Lopes' technical skill and tenacity. Now, as he eyes his next move, Lopes has expressed a strong interest in either challenging Topuria directly for the featherweight belt or entering a title eliminator bout against former champion Alexander Volkanovski. As the featherweight division heats up, Lopes is positioning himself as the next formidable contender, offering a new and fearless dynamic to the title picture. With his fighting spirit and readiness to meet Topuria's bold challenge head-on, fans could be in for an electrifying showdown should the UFC greenlight a clash between these two warriors.